I like to get everything prepped. It makes your work a whole lot easier instead of running back and forth. So I'm taking like a prick punch and I'm doing little taps all the way around. You want to go multiple times on the corners, so when you're finished doing the tracing, you'll come back and you'll actually have a nice line to connect the dots with all the way around. All right, so the 4 holes that I just drilled in the window right now are going to be for the next step, jigsawing. Pretty much bottom hole, I'm going to start my jigsaw. I'm going to come up and around to this hole, cut this right in half. It just makes for a super easy pulling the metal away from the van and it not being too heavy and having potential for scratching when you pull the metal off. This is what we typically want to use right here for jigsawing out all metal window for metal. Another potential for scratching is your jigsaw itself, so I like to, every window I change out my masking tape and I just kind of put a layer down on both sides. It just helps for lessening of the scratches on the van. I'm doing long sleeve for sure and a full face mask because you're right up in that window as it's cutting the metal and you're getting shavings all over your face, your arms, and it's no bueno. So After the windows are cut out or the metal's cut out to do your window, you're going to want to come back with a angle grinder and you're going to kind of want to smooth out all your edges, whatever might be a little, bit higher than the pinch welds. Take the hand file and just get rid of all the metal burrs. Be a pretty quick process. Good with the grinder. After you shave down all your metal burrs and you grinded that down, you're going to next prime all the metal. I prefer to use the Beta Prime. It's a really good primer. Dries quickly. Just going to kind of take a dauber. Just going to kind of run your dauber all the way around the exposed metal. This is just for rust. Rust purposes, so years down the road, you're not worrying about bare metal rusting out for your vans. Primer's all dried. We're going to do some trim lock for the window now. This is just going to give you a great seal between the window and the outside, inside and out. Throw this bad boy on real quick. A little bit longer of a process, but it's worth it to throw it on. Next step is we're going to start prepping the paint on the van. Scuff it up a little bit with a little Scotch pad. Because what I'm doing with this is going to make the primer and this adhesive bond together with the window. So I'm going to do a light scuff all the way around, and all you need is like a little 1 inch by 1 inch pad. A little square. Oops, don't mind me. Take your window cleaner or any kind of cleaner that you have, Windex or such. Do a line all the way around. This is just going to help your SOS pad run. And what you're doing now is you're scuffing where you're going to lay down the primer. And you're going to, later on in the video, you're going to see when I start laying down the bead of the adhesive, it's going to follow this line. And this is just making it stick together. More beneficial for a better stick. So all you need is really a light scuff, nothing too serious. Next step, after we've scuffed that with the SOS Scotch pad, we're going to now primer the paint. Pretty much you're just trying to get a nice line where you're going to lay down the primer, or lay down the adhesive. So now we're going to prep our window for install. We're going to pretty much do the same process we did with the paint. We're going to give it a scuff with the SOS pad, and we're going to primer it. So okay, last step before we're going to slap the window in. We're going to put our Express 30 in, and this is what's going to give you probably the best hold you could ever have for a window. Okay, start up at the top. This is just easy for me. Following your primer line, tucking it up at the bottom so it doesn't squeeze out the side. So after you're done with your Express 30, you need to kind of close the gaps where you started and stopped. So we're just going to kind of rub the top and bottom of that to make it one bead. That's just helping to prevent any sort of leak. Do that at the bottom where you stopped and started. You're just kind of closing that, you're smoothing over that line. All right, it is time to place the window. We're going to take our window, and what I use is a suction cup replacement. It makes it so much easier. So we're going to do the left window. So I'm going to take one hand holding suction, right hand holding this bottom point, and this is going to be my center point for when I place it. I have a guide with the center line. Come up from the bottom, slap it up, and then right here you're kind of just looking at your line, see if you're lined up. Try to get a smooth and even line on the bottom. And kind of have placement. You're gonna smack it in. Okay, and then after that, you're going to check your center line, making sure it's still lined up. If you aren't, you can take your suction and move it around a little bit. If you like it where it's at, take your tape while holding upward pressure on your suction. Take your tape. And the tape will do the rest while it Express 30 seals. That's it. And all right, well, that's the final window here at Scenic Vans. If you're ever looking for custom builds, maybe to venture across the United States, we do rentals. Come see us. We can do a la carte projects, windows, bug screens, solar, you name it, just come on by.